Hey you guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we are going to play F1 2021 on Xbox One. So yeah, that's not normally a system what I'm using on my channel, but hey, why not? I know a lot of gamers still use the Xbox One or One S, so yeah, let's go check it out how it runs on the older system. I'm using my first 2013 Xbox One model that I bought on day one in Germany. And yeah, it had a rough time because I played a lot on that system. He was already with retirement, and I had to update the system completely with everything. But yeah, let's go check it out. First of all, let's see how much data the game is on last gen. And that's 55.4 gigabytes. And it's Gen Durango, of course. The price is full price retail, of course. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot for me. It means even more for the channel. You're really helping out. And yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter if you want, at the Xbox Tester. So, yeah, keep loading. Yeah, the loading times are definitely a little bit different than we are used to on Xbox Series S and X already. EA Sports. Still find it a little bit strange. Formula One games by EA Sports and Codemasters. So, Max, Hamilton, and Leclerc. Let's log in. So, first of all, graphics. From what I have heard, and yeah, it's pretty obvious. Also, they try to get to 1080p 60 FPS on even on the oldest models, but you will definitely see a super dip in the graphics because it's checkerboarding to 1080p. So yeah, probably the game runs at 720p with upscaling to 1080p. I think that's a good educated guess that I have. So now, as you can see, no things going on here. Motion blur is off. I hate motion blur. Let's go check it out. All the usual suspects, of course. If you want to know more about the story mode, I already did a video on the story mode where I played the first chapter of the game. Multiplayer, all the usual suspects. I think one of the new things is two-player career. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go check out some tracks. And yeah, this time I'm going to pick the Williams I already did. Let's pick a Haas. We've been to Bahrain, Monaco. Now let's do Azerbaijan. Keep loading. It's even not that. Yeah, I can. Of course, there's a big difference. I was already playing right now on Series S or Series X, but it's not that. Yeah. See, it's not that much if you think about it. But yeah, now you can definitely see the big difference between the two. It has a lot of pixels with the hands, for instance, and it's very pixelated. It's definitely a really big step back from the Series S and Series X versions of the game. But is it playable? Yeah, it's more than playable. I'm actually pretty surprised that it runs this good on Xbox One. And I really think this game, these games, are really taking the last bit of power out of the older systems. Where on Series S and X I was a little bit disappointed in the graphics. I was like, yeah, okay, they could do better. But yeah, on last gen, this Xbox One version, to be honest, I'm pretty impressed that it runs this good on the old system. It's pretty amazing what they did here. Let's do a full run. I am practicing a little bit on a harder difficulty style with the controls. I'm really careful not spinning my car, or I will be at Hashi. So, yeah, you can definitely see it. It's so blurry. All the letters, if you're playing this on your Series S or X, it's so blurry. But yeah, let's be honest, if you're playing this and playing this for 5 or 10 minutes, you don't even see the difference anymore. You're just playing the game. That's what I always say. You know, graphics don't make the game. The game makes the game. It's gameplay. And yeah, of course, graphics are cool. And from a Xbox One to the Xbox Series S is a major step up. So if you're planning to upgrade to new gen and you just have a Xbox One or Xbox One S model and you think that's perfectly fine for you and you just want to upgrade to a new gen, Series S, perfect. But if you really want 4K stuff on a 4K TV, then the Series X is must. But yeah, let's try a different track. Let's do the same as I did with... Well, let's go to Japan. I've not been to Japan. Gonna take the... Yeah, let's take the Ferrari. Try. Yeah, that's okay. So let's see how long it takes to load this time. Last time it was like, I think, 5 to 10 seconds. Maybe even less on Xbox Series S. I was already driving right now on Series S. But still, it's not half that bad. I am running this from the internal hard drive, so it's not even half bad. But yeah, you can. This is a serious dip in the resolution. That's a super big dip in the resolution. Still, it's amazing that this game can hold 60 FPS on a system that's almost 8 years old. Think about it. What kind of cell phones we had? How many cell phones you had in since the Xbox One came out in 2013? You compare it with this console. It wasn't maybe the best Xbox they ever made. First Xbox was a beast. The second was a masterpiece. And Xbox One was okay. And Xbox Series S and X are again masterpieces, in my opinion. But yeah, it runs super fine on the older system. Now let's do one more track. Brazil, 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 la 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 la. So now let's go. That's blurry. It's mostly on the start that I'm like, oh my. Also a very awesome track. South American countries really know how they should make Formula 1 tracks. I'm still impressed by how well it runs on the ancient Xbox One. Pretty impressed. Super smooth. So yeah, that's F1 2021 running on Xbox One, and yeah, it's better than I expected. But you can definitely feel this is probably going to be one of the last F1 games on this generation. Maybe next year. But I think they already got all the power there is in this old Xbox One. So, you guys, I really want to thank you for watching this episode of the Xbox Tester, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.